Hey, beautiful souls. Today, I want to share a story that's close to my heart, the story of the Lotus Pond. It's a tale about finding gratitude in life's simplest moments and learning to see beauty in every step of the journey. As I share this story, take a deep breath and imagine yourself by the water's edge, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. Once, in a small village, there was a monk who lived by a pond filled with lotus flowers. Every morning, he would meditate by the pond, watching the lotus blossoms open to the morning sun. To the villagers, it seemed like a simple routine, but to the monk, it was a sacred practice. He saw each bloom as a reminder of life's beauty, no matter where it starts. One day, a young villager, feeling overwhelmed by his daily struggles, approached the monk and asked, "Why do you spend so much time here, watching flowers?" The monk smiled and replied, "These lotus flowers grow from the mud, yet they bloom so beautifully. They remind me that even in the most challenging circumstances, there are blessings waiting to be discovered." The monk handed the young man a lotus flower and said, "Look closely. This flower has traveled through mud and water, but it emerges clean and pure. Life's challenges are like that mud. They may feel heavy, but they are the very ground from which our greatest growth emerges. If you can find gratitude in the small moments, even amidst difficulty, you will bloom." The villager returned to the pond every morning, just as the monk did. At first, he struggled to see the beauty in his life. But as he spent more time noticing the flowers, the gentle breeze, and the sound of the water, he began to find gratitude in the small things. He realized that even when life felt overwhelming, there were always moments of peace and beauty waiting to be noticed. Over time, the villager's life transformed. He no longer rushed through his days, but instead took moments to pause and appreciate what was around him. He started helping others see the beauty in their own lives, and the practice of gratitude spread throughout the village, transforming not just his life, but the lives of those around him. This story reminds us that life is full of small, beautiful moments waiting to be noticed. Gratitude isn't about the grand gestures. It's about seeing the magic in the everyday. Just like the lotus, we can rise above our challenges and find light, even in the mud. I invite you to think about the lotus pond. What are the small blessings in your life that often go unnoticed? Perhaps it's the simple pleasure of a warm cup of tea, the feeling of the wind against your face, or a kind word from a loved one. Take a moment to reflect on these small gifts and how they shape your days. And, like the monk and the villager, we can return to these moments of gratitude whenever life feels heavy. It's a practice, one that over time shifts our perspective and opens our hearts. What small blessings have you noticed today? Maybe it's the sound of the wind in the trees, the warmth of your tea, or a moment of quiet. Share your reflections in the comments below, and let's cultivate a garden of gratitude together. And if you're enjoying these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to hear more stories like this. May your journey be filled with light and peace. Until next time, namaste.